This morning I want to show you where we're coming from and where we're going. We're dealing with about 100 square meters or 1,000 square feet of flooring that needs to be renovated. This is where we're coming from. The floor is completely ruined, one can say, as it is. It was originally, these are pine planks, and they were originally painted with a thick, what's called oxblood, or a thick kind of paint that was supposed to protect them. Of course, over 100 years, one can imagine that doesn't last. This gives you an idea of the condition they're in. And the machine we're using, it's a belt sander that weighs about 200 pounds. And it does a good job. It's very difficult to deal with because if you let it, when you start sanding, the tendency is to let it down and it immediately digs a valley that you have to get rid of later. And of course you can't, even though the planks are over an inch thick, you can't keep taking off too much wood. So it's well, quite truthfully, I was surprised at how difficult it is to get a good, a really good sanded surface. I'm going to walk around the other side here and I'm going to show you where we're going to out the door. This gives you an idea. That's what we have done so far. This has been done with diagonally with number 16 paper, which is sandpaper that looks like it has boulders on it. And then with number 24, 40, 60, and 80 grit. I'll take this forward now. And you can see the idea is normally to go diagonally with the rough paper and then you go in line with the boards. However, here in this narrow hallway, I had little choice but to do the whole thing going parallel to the planks themselves. There's a hallway out here also that we've done. And we're finished with two of the largest rooms, the two largest rooms, I mean. When we're done with this coarse grinding, we will then do a real fine grind with a special circular disc sander. It has a disc that's 24 inches, I think, in diameter. And when we've gone over that with 125 grain grit paper, then we'll put oil on the floor, polish it out, and then oil it again. This is all we're going to do with it. We're not going to seal the planks. We're just going to oil them. So that's the story here. We're working against time a little bit. Karin took the whole week vacation, and this is day 6 now. It's taken us this long to get this far. And we have 2 rooms yet to go and a hallway, a small hallway, that are going to be even worse yet than what we've had to do so far. I'll show you why. In fact, I think you've already seen why. In one of my previous short videos, I think I showed these floors here, and to make matters worse, they are covered with, they still have cement on them, which means, of course, that you can't just use a dust mask, you have to use respirator, and it, of course, wears the sandpaper down very, very quickly. It's really miserable stuff to work with. There are two smaller rooms here. Here you can see those stripes I've done with an angle grinder so that I could hammer the nails in. The rest is this cement stuff. And we have one more room here. Quite truthfully, I'm beginning to wonder whether we're really going to be able to finish this in time or not. Of course, we're renting the machines that are necessary to do this work, which costs money, but it's not just that, it's also the time. On Tuesday, today is Thursday. On coming Tuesday, I have to go in for my next chemotherapy treatment, and that puts me basically under the weather for a few days. So we really need to get this done before the weekend, or before the weekend is out in any case. So wish us luck and hard work. We work 8-9 hours a day. Just at our age, we can't work any longer than that. We get too worn out. It is very, very difficult work, and I'm surprised how much physical effort it takes to get it done. So as we continue on, I will show you more of how it works. I'll try to get a shot with the big machine running. It shakes the whole house, I'm afraid, a little bit, so I don't know how good the video will be, and also it causes dust, which doesn't make the quality any better either, and it's extremely loud. You have to wear ear protection, of course, and breathing protection, and well, most of you know or can imagine what it's like. So there you are. We'll see what happens.
Wo sind die wir gekauft haben? Weißt du auch nicht?
So you get an idea how coarse this paper is. I'm going to show you a close-up here. I think it's okay. Yeah, you can see it. There in the light, perhaps it's more evident. This is extremely coarse paper, number 16. And we use about 3 of these for a room, for a small room this size. They feel sharp yet, but they get dull, and you can tell the machine doesn't pull. It doesn't really want to bite, and you have to then put fresh paper on it.
Guck nach, wenn die den Teilrichtung.
Okay.
Ist das wichtigste Teilrichtung?
Ja, das hin. Immer das hin.
Und das Hebel ist noch. Soll ich das sagen?
Ach so, ja.
Ich sage erst.
Ja,
Das
zumindest Kabel.
lass ich einfach stehen.
Ich sehe mal aus.
Ich gehe dahin.
Wir haben so einen Fuß dafür, das ist länger, damit du es nicht wirklich so bücken musst.